Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your general reading for the week of March 13th through March 19th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and they're general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, I do hope that you guys all had the most fabulous, wonderful, amazing weekend. I know that we did back here on Monday, ready to start the week out strong, right? Hopefully your week has begun on a beautiful, positive note, and you are ready to get into the week. All right, let's go ahead and see what is coming here through for you this week, Aquarius. As far as general, this is another one of my new decks here that I created. Ooh, well, okay. All right, let's get one more. Oh, interesting coming. Whoa, okay, I guess that one. All right. Let's see. So let's start it out here. Aquarius, your first card out here is it's time to try something new. So some of you that, what is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's what's coming through here. Some of you have really been holding on to something. Some of you have just continued to do the same thing over and over. Some of you, are, which is great, but at the same time, try something new, okay? If you have been doing something over and over, or going back to the same person, or the same this, or the same that, or whatever it is, over and over, Aquarius, it's time to try something new that just doesn't appear to be working. It doesn't mean you have to scrap the whole thing, but potentially a pivot or a shift of some sort, maybe a different perspective even, seeing things through a different lens other than rose-colored lenses may be beneficial for you during this time. It's time to let something go and or shift something into new. Again, that definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, is what is coming through with this card, Aquarius. So it's time to shake things up potentially. Let's see what wants to come through with the tarot. Be interesting if you get a tower with this. Ooh, no, you've got the wheel. Interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming in with this, Aquarius, meaning that it's time to kind of spin the wheel and do something else, right? You're in this place where some of you feel like this, your life, whatever it is that the situation is, or the event, or the person, or relationship, the job, the financial situation, whatever is, that is what was fated to you, that is what it is, and it is what it is, and it's nothing that you can change. And so you just keep doing it day and night, and or day after day. And Spirit is indicating, no, spin the wheel, right? Luck is on your side. Do something different. Where else could, your thoughts or your desires or your dreams or your wishes or your wants or your big ideas, where else could it take you, Aquarius? Where else could it take you? Instead of doing the same thing day, night after night, day after day, week after week, month after, right? Do something new. Maybe even do something opposite, right? Do something from your opposite from your normal routine. Brush your teeth with your other hand. Just do something new. Do something different, okay? Spin the wheel and see what you might get. What is the opposite? What, right? If you're always coming from this side or feel like you're coming from like down below, right? What would be the opposite of that? Start doing that, or experiment with it. This week is going to be a week of experiments, because your next card here as well, Aquarius, is kind of the same thing. Downtime or bored, take up a new hobby. So there's a lot of new energy coming in here, right? You have, it's time to try something new. And then you also have downtime or bored, take up a new hobby. So there's a lot of new coming in here with that wheel card, Aquarius. Some of you felt like you've been down on your luck, and the new that is coming in is a lucky streak or a lucky stroke coming in, okay? Maybe even a lucky break for some of you. You are not required to stay in the place or the state, the situation, the events, the relationship, the financial situation, financial bracket, whatever it is, career, job. You are not always meant to stay there, but the choice is yours, okay? You have a change of luck coming in, or a shift, or a pivot, or a spinning of the wheel coming in here, Aquarius. Use it to your advantage. And for some of you, if you're just feeling bored or you just have a lot of time on your hands, it may just be time, instead of, yeah, there you go. Instead of continuing to do the same thing over and over, look at something new, learn something, travel, take up a new hobby, get out into the world, maybe take a dance class. I don't know why that's coming through. Two stuff it's coming through here. Take a dance class, do something. If you feel like you're not meeting people, get yourself out there and meet people. If you feel like it's hard to meet people, hard to meet, a potential new partner or new friends, get out there and do something. Maybe join I don't know why, but is it a pool? Like shooting pool, like the balls in the stick? That's interesting. Metaphorical. But like join a pool league or join a bowling league or whatever catches your fancy, right? Um, get out there and join something, do something new, take up something that challenges you or excites you or that you've been interested in. It could be anything. Join like a meetup. I don't even know if they still have those, but join a meetup or get involved in like the PTA is coming through here for some of you. Anyway, right? Do something, get yourself out there if you feel like you're not meeting people, if you feel like you're, kind of always by yourself, or you just feel like you're doing the same thing day after day, night after night, month after month. Do something different. If there's that downtime or you're bored and you're, staying in like habits or addictions or that kind of stuff, do something different. Fill your time. Start a YouTube channel, right? Talk to the camera and talk to your audience. Do something different. This is all about new. This week is coming in with this newness energy, Aquarius, and there is a lot that you can do, right? There's times where people or you can or what have you feel like there's nothing to do or your life is so boring or right, but it doesn't have to be that way. Get out, do something, call somebody, take up a new hobby, right? There's a lot of things that you can do, Aquarius. Okay, now you also have the Seven of Pentacles coming through here with that downtime or bored, take up a new hobby. That Seven of Pentacles energy is coming through with this energy of really, you have so much potential. It's like, right, all of the seeds have been planted. They're beginning to come to fruition. This is really this energy of keep going. If you're bored, if you're, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results but not getting them, do something new, but keep going, okay? Persevere within, not the same, but moving towards something new. It's almost as if Spirit is coming through here and saying, listen, Aquarius, you can have the same thing over and over and over, and you can complain about it. That's up to you, right? But the complaining about it isn't changing anything. So now let's move into this energy of new. Let's move into this energy of planting new seeds. Let's move into this energy with the Seven of Pentacles of really getting to a place where there's this potential. There's a potential instead of feeling as if everything is the same and that it's kind of hopeless, unfortunately, is the energy coming through here, Aquarius. There is a lot of new energy around you, and new growth is ready to come in. New experiences, new people, new interests, new excitements, new passions are here and ready for you, Aquarius, yet you need to make the decision. And part of that is that some of you need to stop explaining yourselves. Some of you really feel like everything that you do, every place that you go, every thought that you have needs to be explained to somebody. This could be a boss, this could be a partner, this could be even a parent for some of you coming through here. But this it's like an overcompensation. Okay. Some of you are kind of overcompensating, and that's really coming through with this. It's time to try something new energy with that definition as well. Overcompensating, like continuing to show up or continuing to do more than is necessary, continuing to give more than you really have to give. It's time for you, Aquarius, to take on a kind of new role within your own life, and for some of you within the life of others as well, because you're giving too much. That there's this interesting energy coming through within this, Aquarius, that this may be an energy coming through as a parent-child energy. Like potentially you are a parent, take this only if it resonates, but you're always giving or doing or explaining yourself to your children. It could be vice versa, also a parent or a child. You may be the child with the parent that feels like even though you're an adult, you're a grown ASS adult, they still want to know everywhere you're going, everything you're doing, who you're doing it with, why you're not inviting them, why you're not including them. That kind of energy, Aquarius. And it's time for you to, really step up into the role of being that grown ASS adult, right? And, allowing yourself to live your own life and not have to explain yourself still as an adult to a parent. And for some of you, this may be coming through with a boss. It may be coming through again with a child. It could be coming through with a partner. Oh my, okay, that's way too many. There was like half the deck there. Just one or two, Spirit. What else does Aquarius need to know about this stop explaining yourself card? Yeah, you've got the Strength card. So for some of you, this is all you've ever known, this explaining yourself, this doing things over and over, this having too much time on your hands. Potentially, it's not very often that we have or a feeling of having extra time on our hands, but we may just be doing things that are not benefiting us to fill up that space, instead of looking for something that could be beneficial, that could be exciting, that we could have a passion for, that could be expanding our horizons a bit, Aquarius. But you have that Strength card coming in here, and that Strength card is really coming in with this energy of having almost, it's really interesting that this is coming through with the Strength card, Aquarius. You're being reminded that you're capable, that you are more than enough, that you can be courageous. So for some of you, this is really a scary time for you with this energy of not explaining yourself or stop explaining yourself. This energy of really looking at yourself, kind of turning inward and noticing whether it is that you're bored, and if you're filling that bored time up with something that is actually detrimental and or not getting you into this kind of new flow energy that is coming through. And if you're just going back and repeating patterns, repeating loops, repeating cycles, repeating relationships, repeating, financial struggles, repeating struggles in general, then it's time for you to really get up and get out of that, okay? For some of you, it's actually coming through with the Strength card that you're explaining yourself, or kind of legitimizing is the word coming through here, the actions or the things that you're kind of staying in to yourself. Like you keep going over and over, like almost making excuses to yourself about why you're still in the same old thing, why you haven't like spun that wheel, or let yourself kind of off the hamster wheel is coming through here as well, Aquarius. Some of you are kind of explaining to yourself why it is that you continue in the same patterns and cycles, right? Or you have this time, or you're bored, so you continue to do this or waste time or do that or scroll or social media or play video games that aren't assisting you, but you have big dreams and there's a lot that you want to do. And right, there's all of this that's been planned, and all of that stuff's taking a back burner when you could actually be moving into it. There's this new cycle and it's time to get out. Use that strength, use that courage, Aquarius. Use that energy, that reminder that you're capable, that you can manage doing all of the things and getting out of this. You have a lot of endurance, and for some of you this is just a lot of wasted energy right here, right? Wasted energy. So it's time to stop explaining yourself. It's time to get out of that old energy and jump into the new, right? Double news coming in here, double confirmation of Christ. This week, it's time to, do opposite, get out of a cycle, look at something new, try something new, and really, do everything or as much as you can this week, Aquarius, different from what you have done in the past or in the recent past, because some of you have gotten into this energy of just continuing to do because it's easier to do instead of stepping into the new. And again, that is the definition of insanity. Nothing can change if you continue to be the same. Okay. All right. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button right down there and that bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.